you about a trailer.
What? What's the hardest thing about trucking? Is it sitting at the shipper, waiting hours to get loaded and then your load gets canceled? What the fuck is that? What's the hardest thing about being an over-the-road driver?
What did I get?
What's the hardest thing about being an over-the-road driver?
Nothing, it's perfect.
You like being a truck driver?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
How long have you been a trucker?
About 4 years now.
Really? Well, thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Same to you.
If you bought it, truckers brought it. Thank you, truckers, for bringing me what I need.
The hardest bloody thing about driving a truck driver. What can I do for you?
Well, I just thought it was my turn to tell what was the hardest part about being a truck driver. But that's okay, I'll wait. Go ahead.
Bloody hell. Now where was I?
Mean old kangaroo.
Oh, go on, bugger off, will you?
Bugger.
Now where was I at?
Bugger.
Jesus, it's so distracting, you know.
Bugger.
Oh, you're right. The other day, I was driving on this narrow bit of road. It was really narrow, and you had to get your truck off the side of the road on either side when you're approaching each other, and the other. Jesus, it was bloody.
Whoa, stop. Can any of you understand anything that he's saying?
Go on, little girl, run along. Go on, go on. You're a pest. You're a pest. Dead set, you're a pest.
Kickabear sits on the old gum tree, Mary, Mary, king of the bushes, see. Laugh, Kickabear. Sorry.
Get away, buddy.
Sorry. Sorry.
Girl, you really are giving me a hard time, you know that.
Bugger. Just tell the story, Indy.
Okay. Alright, right, okay, fine. No worries. Old mate was coming the other way, and on this narrow bit of road, because you had to drop off the edge of the road, the idea is you back right off, you know, so you don't throw stones everywhere. And I can drive really straight. I can drive past. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I can drive past it, 60 mile an hour, no trouble at all. I am competent enough to do that. But old mate coming another way, nah, 70 mile an hour, stones everywhere, got cracks in my windscreen everywhere. Hell of a bloody mess. Call him up on the citizen band radio. Hey mate, you reckon you go any faster and throw a few more stones at me? Yeah, no response. Absolute bloody dead set ignorance, no other word for it.
One of the hardest things about being a truck driver is the complete lack of courtesy. And I'm not talking about coming from four-wheelers. Being a commercial driver, you should know better. And some of you don't need to be in a truck. Some of you don't need to be going down the road.
We're all in this game together. And what each and every one of us does out here on the highway impacts upon what everybody else does. You think not? Well, let me tell you, it really does happen that way.
The last time I broke down, I was on the shoulder of the road. I had to climb up underneath my trailer and back my brakes off. The other drivers, they won't even scoot over to give me any kind of clearance, give me any kind of room. When I walked back up to my truck and I got into my cab, instead of anyone saying, hey truck driver, are you okay? Do you need any help? The first thing I heard was a couple of drivers discussing me arse and the way I wiggled when I walked.
If we've got maniacs that are driving this far off the backside of the car in front of them, note I said blokes in trucks driving this far off the backside of the car in front of them, it's going to frighten the tripe out of the car, and they're going to go and do something about it.
If you're riding down the road and you're preoccupied with anything, then you're not safe, and I don't want you around me. What the rest of you people are doing in your vehicles, that's very frustrating for me. I have actually in the past year seen three truck drivers run off the road because they were text messaging, because they were online, because they were on their computer reading their emails.
A little bit of common courtesy goes a long way amongst ourselves, you know. We don't have to be ignorant, and we don't have to drive down the highway reading our emails on the bloody computer. We don't have to be doing all of these other antisocial behaviours and abusing the public and all the rest of it. All we got to do is just, hey, be cool. It's not that hard to do, you know.
What he said, discourtesy, not paying attention, and it's not just the four-wheelers, but coming from the other truck drivers, that makes it really hard because, you know, even 10, 12 years ago, we kind of looked out for each other, and it just doesn't happen anymore. So that to me is one of the hardest things about driving a truck. It's our compadres, our mates, our companions, our fellow drivers.
So yeah, one of the hardest things for me is my mates out here driving bloody trucks.
It's not the brotherhood that it was when I first started, and that makes me kind of sad. So that's pretty hard for me.
Hooroo for now. See you later. Keep it safe.
Zoe, you wanted this video about what's the hardest part about being a truck driver. Well, let's see. The hardest part about being a truck driver is when you're out living on the road, it's trying to, I guess, organize your life, trying to find out where all your stuff's at. I have trouble finding stuff in here. Let me show you why. Well, oh gosh, right there is a bunch of junk. Over here is a whole bunch more. I mean, we're just full of stuff up here. I mean, all kinds of just stuff. Some more stuff. Here's the here's the dash. Yeah, the paperwork, pens. Oh man, you name it. Oh look, I am a super trucker. I got me a GPS, Sirius radio. My super duper logbook, my Pez dispenser, sunglasses, cigarettes, lighter, cell phone, webcam, reading glasses, laptop, step machine, laptop desk, folders, of course, better floor mats, more keys, another bookkeeping bag, weights, Qualcomm, road map, trash can. See, you've got some trash in it. TV with a DVD thingy. Oh. Closet full of clothes, and here's our, well, you can't see it, but there's a window back there. Alright, I guess that's about it. It's what the inside of the truck's like I say. Hardest part about being a truck driver is finding every place to put your stuff.